who was the explorer? Captain Cook. Captain Cook was born in northern England in 1728. When he was 18, he became a worker in the British ships. After the war between the British and France when he was 27, James joined the Royal Army and became a master of his own ship and saw service in Canada. In 1762, James married Elizabeth and they had 6 children. James studied hard in maths, geography, and astronomy, which is study about the star sign. This knowledge helped him when he explored. When did he explore? Where did he want to go? James travelled to 3 times the route of Captain James Cook. The first voyage is shown in red, second voyage is green, and third voyage is blue. First one was in 1768. He sailed to Tahiti to observe star sight. His other secret mission was mapping New Zealand and east coast of Australia. And the time Australia is known as New Holland. Cook and his crew were the first Europe to sign and chart the east coast. It was 1770, then kept sailing to the north through Torres Strait over the Indian Ocean and round Africa back to England. It was an epic journey. Cook had not found the southern continent that the Royal Navy was looking for something other than Australia, which was already known. Second voyage was in 1772-1775. Cook undertook second explorer to find hidden southern continent by exploring big areas of Pacific Ocean, and he put many new and unknown islands of Europe maps and discovered new lands in the Pacific. Third and final voyage was in 1776-1780. His third and last voyage was also undertaken with a secret agenda. The purpose was to find a possible shortcut through the Antarctic Ocean that could connect Europe, Asia, and Antarctica. It found that this would be a quicker trade to round. He stopped at Hawaii to resupply and winter over but was killed by native in there. How did he navigate? It is hard to get direct in the sea. James should use all of his math knowledge learnt and lot of observing to navigate the ship and the right director, such as measure the distance between moon and star, but it didn't not always work because of foggy, cloud or rain. Some days he could not see any stars for directing. What was life on a ship? Life on a ship when Captain Cook was sailing the world was difficult. They had to survive circles and had no computer to help them sail. Since they had no knowledge of diseases back then, many died the ship from scurvy. Did the explorer impact of indigenous people? When he first saw Australia, he wrote in his diary that he saw Aboriginal people, but he reported Australia belongings no one and it's empty, and he took ownership of the land in the King George III without any permission from Aboriginal people. After that, peaceful way of life of the Aboriginal people was turned into a nightmare with Sparrow, with family, lots of decriminalization and diseases. What impact did explorer have? James is concerned one of the greatest navigators and explorers, not only in British but also all around the world. Exploring of Captain James Cook helped to found the useful Northwest Round. He also mapped out places which really helpful around the world. In conclusion, James Cook was a very important man in the course of history. Simple with him, the world would be a whole lot different from what is it today. Yay, I'm done.